Giants franchise here in Madden 23, and it's because look at our record, but we are currently 1-0 in the season, and we got the win in the season opener. So, Ravens. Now I know they have Lamar Jackson, a lot. So, I don't know. All I can say is that Lamar Jackson is he's very tricky to know what he's doing. But anyways, we are playing the 1-0 Baltimore Ravens. We are also 1-0 in this season. Yeah, we beat the Vikings last week, 28-24. It was a good game. So, I mean, we literally almost threw the game away, so. Like, in the first half of the game, we were doing so good, and then we just, we started to do bad, and now then we started to do good again. I don't know. Somehow we were able to clutch up. But anyway, we're going to wear our color rush uniforms. We wore these jerseys last week. We're going to wear them again. This time, the white jerseys, it's the same jersey type, but it's our color rush instead, so, but yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Baltimore.
NFL 23. We've got J.K. Dobbins. He really helped drive them a week ago.
Oh my God, 3 rushing touchdowns? Holy crap. Oh my God. But ladies and gentlemen, probably one of the best quarterback matchups we have seen all year. It is Bryce Young versus Lamar Jackson, as we welcome you live in Baltimore, as we bring you here in M&T Bank Stadium, here live in Baltimore, as we have the New York Giants going up against the Baltimore Ravens here in Week 2 of the 2024 regular season. Both of these teams, starting off with a strong win. Both of these teams starting off 1-0 on the year. Bryce Young has been way better this year than he was last year. But the Giants have definitely improved from their last 2 seasons of very bad seasons. They've had 2 very bad years. 2 years ago, 2022 season, they went 2-15. Last year in 2023, they went 3-14. So honestly, now, this for the first time since 2016, we have a 1-0 start to our season, which is pretty insane. But anyways, we gotta beat Baltimore. This is a team that definitely is gonna be a hard team to beat, for sure. The Baltimore Ravens are definitely a good team, no doubt. But we gotta beat them right here. So, to start, the Baltimore Ravens will go out on the field to start the game. So here comes Lamar Jackson, the 2019 NFL MVP, and 207 yards passing, no touchdown passes, and 1 interception. Mostly it was about their run game that got them to where they need to get the win last week. J.K. Dobbins ran for 3 rushing touchdowns last week in their season opener. Here's the first handoff. That's to J.K. Dobbins, and he's only going to get a yard. Stopped back at the 26 by Tay Crowder. He's been a big name for this Giants team. It was good that we actually re-signed him. He's still a great player. We are in terms of his injuries. He got injured in the season opener, and he won't be back for a while, so we're going to have to deal without him for right now. Here's the first and 10. Here's a for a tackle for a loss by Kayvon Thibodeaux back at the 24-yard line. Or no, 33. My bad. I forgot they had a first down. He tackled back at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 12. Play action. Jackson with a dot. Good pass as well. 1st and 10. Jackson read option. Lamar scrambling. Lamar Jackson. Going all the way for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar. The Ravens have one of the best rushing offenses in the league. That's just me. Because they have a good running back, J.K. Dobbins, and then, of course, Lamar Jackson, which is probably one of the best scrambling quarterbacks in the league. So, here's a return. Kendall Hamlin on the return. Goes backwards a little bit. Gets stopped at the 20-yard line. So here comes the number 2 overall pick in the draft this week. He's going to start this week against Baltimore. Here's a first carry for the second-year running back, Zach Charbonnet.
6 yards on that last play.
I have no idea where Saquon is. I believe he was injured, so I believe we're having to deal without him. Went off the lineman right there. And here's the Giants. Here's the inactive Giants right now. Yeah, okay. So Saquon Barkley, Leonard Williams, and Dexter Lawrence are all out of the game. Saquon dealing with a ankle injury. Hasn't been the best for him. And then I believe a back injury for Dexter Lawrence. So they're all both, Lawrence and Saquon, both out for the game. And then Leonard Williams won't be back till week 5. So the Giants having to play with a few of their star players this week, but maybe they can still hopefully get the job done. They're having to use Deshaun Corbin and Zach Charbonnet, which two decent running backs. There's a pass to Corbin. Corbin to the outside. Corbin will go to the 46 for a gain of 9 on that screen. 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Corbin. Stiff arm and a first down. Beautiful.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Right back to him.
It was supposed to be a read option play. Instead, he hands it off to Deshaun Corbin. Doesn't get much.
For no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's a handoff. Zach Charbonnet trying to get something. Doesn't really get much. Only gets 3 yards. Young running back out of UCLA. It was a former Michigan wide receiver, or not wide receiver, former Michigan running back, and then decided to go to UCLA. Now it's with the Giants, so I believe he was drafted in the 3rd round, maybe 4th round. I have no idea what round he was drafted in, but oh my God! Here's a handoff. Charbonnet, big run for the New York Giants. One of the biggest runs all day for New York. And they are doing it well right now as they're getting it done without Saquon Barkley. One of the best running backs right now in the league in terms of yards rushing. And here's a pass to Corbin. And he goes in the end zone for a touchdown. Deshaun Corbin.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the angles route, oh yeah, that running back route is so ideal. That matchup, he has a whole bunch of space to run as well, and he is gone. There's Graham Gano with the extra point. 11 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes, and 42 seconds on that drive. Very nice 11-play drive right there. A few runs, a few catches. 5th touchdown pass of the season for Bryce Young. He's been very good right now. Bryce Young has been very good when it comes to passing the ball this season. However, he did get a few interceptions against Minnesota. Green option again. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson. Lamar fumbles the ball and then picked up by Mark Andrews. He is going to go all the way. Okay, well, he's not going to go all the way. I don't know what just happened, but he fumbled. Mark Andrews picked up the ball and then ran all the way to the 7-yard line. I don't even know what just happened, but that was incredible. Jackson gives it to Dobbins, and he's in for a Ravens touchdown. Would have been a Ravens turnover, but instead it turns into a big gain after the fumble Recovered by Mark Andrews. And now it turns into a J.K. Dobbins rushing touchdown. 48 seconds on that drive. Literally. So easy for the Baltimore Ravens to score now. We let them score so easily, it was ridiculous. Take it out about the 1 yard line, he'll get it to the 21. 20-yard return. The Giants were actually got it done on their first drive, which was pretty good concerning, considering that they don't have their best players right now. And look at this, wide open! It's Jordan Akins! Big gain for New York, and that route is definitely ideal right there, especially no one is even guarding Jordan Akins. He's probably one of our best players to throw it to right now. I believe he has the most receiving yards on the team, especially because he's a tight end, and he's like probably one of our best players to throw it to. This is knocked away, complete. Deflected. That last one, 3rd and 10 at the 47. This is caught. Charbonnet trying to get some stiff arms and gets a first down. Tackled down out of bounds by Marlon Humphrey. He's been good in his first few years in the league. Oh, look at this! Wide open! It's Kadarius Toney for a Giants touchdown. Burn his receiver, and he was gone. Kadarius Toney, which is now one of the starting wide receivers this year. He did not play at all last season. Kadarius Toney now playing a lot this year after not playing at all last year, after just being on the bench. A few wide receivers on the bench. One of them last year, Kadarius Toney was on the bench a lot last season, especially because Kenny Golladay was such a big star on this in the starting wide receivers for the Giants. There was recently a trade this week, I believe, earlier before the game. It was a trade between the New York Jets and the New York Giants. The Jets traded wide receiver, that's the gist of it right there. As to Andrews is complete. What's his name? Hold on, I gotta look. So we made a trade. Let's trade wide receivers. Okay, so yeah, the Jets ended up trading wide receiver Jalen Reagor, and we ended up trading wide receiver Kenny Golladay. Do you think, guys, do you think that is a good trade? Yes or no? I traded away Kenny Golladay. He was 30 years old. He was only 79 overall, so he wasn't the best wide receiver. On our squad, the best wide receiver on our team is actually Deontay Johnson. But oh my God, the fact that Lamar Jackson is running all over us is absolutely crazy. This guy cannot stop running the ball.
Jackson.
Pass is caught by Bateman, and Rashad Bateman will get 9. 102 rushing yards for Lamar Jackson. The hit, oh my God, big hit by Xavier McKinney. Back at the 22-yard line.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
But yeah, we ended up trading 30-year-old Kenny Golladay for 25-year-old Jalen Reagor, which I believe that was a good trade. Jalen Reagor is only 75 overall. Kenny Golladay, 79 overall, but he is 30 years old. I don't think he should have as much value to the team. And also, Kenny Golladay, a lot of people that play Giants franchise mostly trade away Kenny Golladay. For what I'm seeing, other people actually have been trading away Kenny Golladay, which is wild. That's why I actually did it. So many other people. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that. And we got better value out of it because we got a decent wide receiver, also a very young player, so it was definitely probably worth trading for. It was a decent trade. I don't know if that's the only trade we'll make this season. I don't know if we'll make another trade or if we'll do something. I don't know. Maybe if we'll sign a free agent. But for right now, that's pretty much the only trade that I've decided to do right now. It's a read option for Young. And Young fumbles the ball. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Patrick Queen on the recovery. And I thought the old lineman picked it up. I guess not. That's probably why we shouldn't run it with Bryce Young. One of the reasons why I don't run it, because he doesn't have good carrying and good ball handling. Well, now we have a turnover, so that's great. It's all because we have to do a stupid read option. Jackson gets it to Andrews. Taken down at the 33-yard line. Pass game for Jackson has not been terrible today. Pass is hit and caught somehow by Andrews. I don't understand how he got that, but he just did somehow. That was one of the weirdest catches I've ever seen in this game. Here's a handoff to Dobbins. Not much. Doesn't go anywhere, actually. Tackled by Adoree Jackson. He was the interceptions leader. He won Best DB last season. Was one of the best corners in the league last year. Adoree Jackson with 7 interceptions last year, which was definitely really good for the Giants defense. And now he's just an elite player now. Jackson trying to run, and he's taken down. Davidson with the tackle. I don't know if he was sacked or tackled or what, but I'm pretty sure it was only game 2. 4th and 8. There's a field goal. I believe Chris Boswell. And Chris Boswell's kick is good. I don't know how long. I believe it's a 43-yard kick. 43-yard field goal. It is good. So now the Baltimore Ravens take